everybody. Welcome to Mike and May's Great Adventure.
Hi guys, good afternoon.
Yeah. So we are cruising across Kansas in 40-mile-an-hour crosswinds. It's anything but a relaxing birthday.
Yeah.
Woke up this morning, bright-eyed, bushy-tailed. You know what? 56 feels the same as 55. But I thought, well, maybe this will be the time we go across I-70 in Kansas and Colorado, and the wind won't be blowing, or it'll only be blowing about 15 or 20 miles an hour. Now, if you can see, I don't know if you can see through the camera, like a haze.
The camera is what call it? Like bouncing.
Yeah.
It's because of the trucks, guys.
That's the wind hitting the truck.
When it's hard to tell outside because it's nothing. But
Can you zoom in on the grass off to the side, and then people can maybe see even the green grass over there in the pasture. It's relentless, guys. It's the only good thing about it, it's not wind gusts, it's just steady, like 35, 40 mile an hour winds. And then you can see a haze in the sky. It's dust and pollen and weeds.
yeah, the dodge.
You know, whatever you can imagine that the wind picks up. Just a steady haze the whole way across here. But this is pretty much what you come to expect every time you come across this stretch of 70.
Yeah.
It's the shortest way, but you finally get out
Because it's your
of it.
birthday, honey. That's why.
Yeah.
The wind is what would that?
It's trying to blow my candles out. I need all the help I can. If there were 56 candles on the cake, I think the cake would catch on fire. But yeah, you get finished battling this wind and everything when you get over by Denver or by the Rockies. You get out of the wind, then you just head straight into climbing 14-mile mountains. But it is the shortest way, so we're going to take it. I only have 25,000 pounds on. That's our latest AMAR load we've had in quite a while.
The last rest area, honey.
Yeah.
Can we get there?
No, there's probably 5 or 6 more. Might be the last one in Kansas. Yeah, we're pretty light, so we're going to take advantage of that and go ahead and stay on 70 right up into the Rockies. It's about our best opportunity to be able to climb the hills half decent. There's some of those mountains are so steep, even if you have an empty trailer on, you lose speed. You know, it's just, I see cars. Sometimes I pass cars going up those mountains because it's labor. I mean, there's some steep mountains, but it should be pretty beautiful. I fully expect to get up. We get around Vail in those areas. It should be snow, not on the road, not even on the shoulders, but still should be snow caps, you know, right to our left and our right. I would imagine, I would guess people are still skiing. They ski year round in those areas because the snow never really truly goes away. Yeah, here you can see how hazy it is.
Yeah, there's a dash over there, guy, from across the road because of it's nobody dig. I mean nobody.
Yeah, nobody farming. It's just
The dash, the wind. The wind really bad, especially because you know the truck is pretty high. So except for the car because the car is low.
the mirror, put the camera up and show them the side skirt on the trailer, how far it's sticking out, it's blowing out from the... That's how hard the wind's blowing from my left to my right. I'm worried that skirt's going to break off. I'm hoping it doesn't. But that gives you an idea how hard the wind's blowing.
Yeah.
And when you cross a bridge like this, there's no protection. You're completely out in it.
Windy out here.
And you get somebody impatient right when I was getting ready to go back over. He starts passing me on the right. And I barely cleared that van back there, and this guy shot around on the right-hand side to come around me. That's all right. You kind of get used to that. That's why you always look 2 or 3 times before you go over.
The back of the trailer.
We're just gonna make...
beside the trailer. Under the trailer, right?
Yeah, it's...
The wind is blowing.
I'm hoping that hangs in there. A couple of times we did get some gusts, and I looked, and that thing looked like it was ready to break off. We're just gonna make a long video of my birthday and our travels.
Yeah, happy birthday again, honey.
Thank you, sweetheart. It was nice for 1 month. I was only 21 years older than May, but now...
I buy you a burger
Thank you.
for your birthday. That's my gift.
All right, I'll make sure we stop at a truck stop that has my favorites. But yeah, this comes with the territory. I'm happy that it's just strictly a crosswind and it's not hitting the front left corner, because we're at least getting reasonable fuel mileage. We're doing 6.9 miles to a gallon. Usually when we come out through this area, I'm struggling to get 6 miles to a gallon. So that is a birthday gift that we're getting almost 1 mile per gallon more than we normally do out here. Life is good other than the wind. It's a beautiful day.
Yep.
It's 96 degrees outside, but it's nice and cool inside. And I was saying earlier, I don't know if I finished, but for 1 month every year, I get to be 21 years older than May. Now when I woke up today, I was 22 years older than May again. But
It just doesn't matter, honey.
well, you're catching up to me. Because when I was 44, you were 22. You were half my age. And now, let's see, when I'm 66, you'll be 44. And you will be 2/3 of my age. So you're catching up. When I'm 88, you'll be, no, my math's off a little. When I'm 88, you'll be 64. You'll be about 3/4 my age. So you're catching up to me. But yeah, we see some other things out here. We're just gonna make a long video. I hope you don't mind. It's gonna be the birthday video. Hopefully you can see this. So here's a good example of how hard this wind is blowing. That smoke coming out of the stack on that truck normally is blowing straight back along the side of the trailer. I mean, it is just howling to the right. Said that one good thing about that is the trailer will stay clean for the day. We won't have the black smoke blowing back over it. The farmer's hay might be black till it's done. But that's how hard the wind's blowing, folks. This goes to show you, as bad as you think you have it. Look at that poor little guy. Oh, I'm zoomed in, hang on. Look at that little camper leaning in. I bet he can't wait to get wind, I wouldn't want to take a left-hand turn, very hard turn if I were him.
Yeah, the bumper.
That guy's working his butt off now. Alright guys, we're in Colorado. Crossed into Colorado about 3 miles ago, 4 miles. I thought it would be better when we got over this way. Actually, a little worse. We've been passing through these little dust storms fairly regularly. I don't know, to give you an idea when we're just driving under normal conditions. My front end alignment's pretty good on this truck, so the wheel is pretty well straight. But to show you the steady pressure I gotta keep against the wheel, that's how far to the left that I have to keep the wheel turned for us to go straight. Normally it's straight up like that. Not today. I'm thinking we're in Colorado now. Normally what happens here in about 50 miles or so, we'll start getting close enough to the Rocky Mountains that it actually starts to block the wind a bit. Because south of us, the Rocky Mountains kind of come a little more east, so we'll be kind of going into like a trough where the mountains are sticking far enough out to the east that it starts to block the wind, and it's usually pretty quick. Like we'll be in, I don't know if we're over 40-mile-an-hour winds now or not. It's pretty bad. A while ago it was 40-mile-an-hour winds, but it's definitely picked it up some. But it will be at just say 40-mile-an-hour winds, and within 5 miles we'll be down to maybe a 10-mile-an-hour wind. It happens that quickly, and I can't wait for that to happen. I'm starting to get a little tired. This is easier than when it's wind gusts coming across. It's a good steady wind, so that's not awful. I just got to keep the wheel turned. The only time I have issues is if this truck's getting ready to pass me. But stuff like that, like this truck passing, it takes the wind off of me. And throws me towards him, so I have to be careful of that. And when he clears me, the wind hits again and throws me back to the right. Thank God he's a flatbed, so it was only his cab that blocked the wind when he was coming by. When I pass his truck up here, he's gonna have the same thing. So what I try to do when I pass is I get over with my left side tires right on the yellow line to give him as much room as possible. And normally you'll see that we're getting over towards the white line on the right, because you know what's going to happen is as soon as I get beside him, get the air off of him, he's going to shoot to the left, probably pretty close, if not a little over that dotted line towards me. And then the second I clear him and the wind hits him, it's going to shoot him back to the right again. But all in all I have to do is, for the most part, is just keep steady pressure, steering to the left. And I don't have that normal wind gust stuff where I'm holding the wheel to the left and then I hit a spot where it's only blowing 10 miles an hour and the truck takes off to the left. And then the wind hits you hard just as you're correcting, and then it shoots you over to the right. I don't have to deal with any of that. But guys, you never like to see this. It kind of looks you last night. Looks like maybe, I don't know that the wind rolled him over initially, probably blew him over to the side of the road. Once he got over that edge into the grass, then the wind probably did the rest. It looked gentle. I mean, as gentle as rolling over can be, but the cab looked intact. And more importantly, it landed on the driver's side. You don't want to be in the driver's seat and roll onto your right side because you're literally suspended from your seatbelt, and it's not really like a car. The right side windows, from where I'm sitting right now, the right side window's about 4 feet away from me. So if you go on your right side and you're dangling from your seatbelt, as soon as you hit that button to unclip, you're at least gonna...
Oh, there's another one, honey.
Where?
Over that.
Oh, yeah.
It's red.
Yeah, you're at least gonna drop 2 or 3 feet. Anyhow, your head's gonna drop that far until you hit
Do you think that's
the right side.
That's another one? It looked like a camper.
Yeah,
I'm not sure.
it's looking to me like the wind blew these over last night.
It's like a camper.
Yeah, I think it is a camper. Let's see, we'll get closer.
Oh yeah, it's camper.
So the only way I can figure a camper would get down in there like that is
Poor camper.
if the wind had something to do with it.
The wind here is really bad. Like, oh my god.
Yeah,
I think because it's no tree, all is desert.
there's no trees. I mean, that's the way the wind's coming from. Now, over the winter, man, I got in a storm out here.
Yeah.
The wind was coming from that side.
It's really bad.
I don't know, some of you may remember that was the one where I was really pretty upset because I had to take my half-hour safety break just as it was starting to snow. So we had to sit there for 30 minutes and watch the snow come down. By the time my break was over, we went from no snow in the parking lot at the rest area to about 1.5 inches of snow. All that time we could have been traveling, trying to get ahead of it. But they say it's for our safety, so I guess they know better than us. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we pulled over at, right there's where we pulled over. Love's Travel Stop number 300.
We don't have parking, so we're parking here in
South 1st Street, Bennett, Colorado.
Yeah, we don't have parking, so we're parking here behind the road.
Yeah, we're right along the road. All the spots in there are packed full. In fact, guys are double parked, triple parked. So we got this guy in front of us.
Where's my comb for my hair?
I remember it fell down and then you said something because I hit a bump and knocked your comb down, and I said I was going to spank you with it, and you picked it up and put it somewhere.
Okay, I'm done.
The Love's is right over here. And since May's buying me a burger, I'm going to...
Yeah, I'm gonna buy for the burger for him.
Yes, so...
That's my gift.
I'm crashing the diet for one day for my birthday, and I'm getting the double quarter pounder with cheese. I always do that though, and then I can't eat everything, but that's all right. I'll try. So we're gonna walk over. I can't see the front of the store, but that brown building is a grocery store. May's insistent on buying a cake for me. So So I'm gonna make her buy a cupcake because I told her if we buy a cake, we're gonna eat the whole cake. That's not good for our diet. Right here to our left is the Tractor Supply. So as truck stops go, this is a pretty nice one to stop at because
I've stopped here before.
we watched one truck driver was pushing an empty shopping cart back over, so he must have did some serious shopping. Pushed the whole shopping cart over here to the truck stop, unloaded in his truck, then he was pushing it back over. And I think this video, I told you it was going to be long, but I think it is now long enough. What do you think, hon? This is what she does when I'm talking to her. Do you see her?
What?
This is what she does. Earlier when she was filming, if all you saw was the sky, I didn't look at the video yet. She had her hand rested on the dash with the camera facing forward while she was on Facebook. So if it's pointed at the sky, then you'll know why that was pointed at the sky. And all right, folks. Oh, this guy did some serious shopping, him and his wife. May and I did this back in the winter. The wind was blowing like 30 miles an hour and we about froze to death. Thank you for watching, everybody. Please subscribe, comment, share, and like. Until next time.
Take care!